6 of Roger Rourke and the 91 of Blake Naylor. Row 3, Bill Sheets and Rusty Yarger. Row 4, Robbie Lewis and John Baker. Here we go, green flag in the air. Whitney going to lead down the backstretch. Here comes Stapleton now. He turns and goes to the bottom of the racetrack. Whitney going to lead lap number 1. Stapleton looking underneath him down the backstretch. Roger Rourke sits in 3rd. Bill Sheets working the high side in 4th spot. Up front, it's John Whitney, your leader. Whitney going to lead him through turns 3 and 4. Chad Stapleton now goes back to the top side. Roger Rourke sits in 3rd. Bill Sheets, Joe Brewer, your top 5. Whitney just trying to be smooth on the bottom of the racetrack. Everyone else has gone up high side. Battle for 3rd. Bill Sheets now going to dive underneath the Roger Rourke as they go into the turn. Rourke going to slam the door on him. Sheets now going to get back underneath of Rourke as they go down the backstretch into turn 3. Sheets back to the high side as he's going to take over 3rd spot. Meanwhile, Whitney already catching the back of the field in that Ohio 1 machine. Going to be lots of traffic here in just a couple of laps in front of your leader. As John Whitney already putting a lap on Kellen Canada. Heavy traffic in front of your leader. Chad Stapleton still trying to stick on the outside. Had a little problems that time off of 2. Again, your leader in very heavy traffic, and all the traffic is on the bottom of the racetrack where Whitney wants to run. Chad Stapleton now going to get to the bottom of the racetrack. Right in front of your leader, Whitney. Cody Evans gets sideways. He keeps it moving. We stay green. But lots of cars all over the place right in front of John Whitney. The KG veteran, though, managing to get through them so far. Again, heavy traffic. John Whitney got his hands full with all this traffic. Meanwhile, Chad Stapleton just now catching up to the lap traffic. So Whitney going to go to the high side to try and get past some of this traffic. Robbie Lewis in the 48 machine. He goes pit side. So Whitney's still struggling on the high side to get past some of that lap traffic. So John Whitney out front. Stapleton still working through the traffic. Bill Sheets sits in 3rd. Roger Rourke 4th. Joe Brewer still in top 5. John Whitney, though, has cleared most of that lap traffic. Still with a nice lead over Chad Stapleton. Only 7 cars still on the lead lap. And Whitney looking underneath of Graylin Prince, who runs in 7th. We've been green all the way so far, and your leader, John Whitney, taking advantage of it. Meanwhile, the battle for 2nd heating up. Chad Stapleton and Bill Sheets. They're fighting through traffic. Stapleton on the bottom. Sheets running the middle of the racetrack. In problems in turn number 4 is the 91 machine of Blake Naylor is going to slow. And that is going to bring out a caution. Not what John Whitney wanted to see, as Blake Naylor has some issues and comes to a stop at the top of turn number 4. So green flag is out, and again Whitney to the bottom. Chad Stapleton going to sail it in top shelf. And
71, I think.
Caution's going to come out as the 71 machine of John Baker up against the outside wall in turn number 2. 3 laps to go. Green flag's going to wave. Again, Stapleton hauls it off top shelf. Whitney, though, gets a run down the backstretch into turn 3. 2 to go. Again, Whitney still on the bottom with a clear racetrack. Chad Stapleton gets a run, bounces it off the wall in turn 2. Problems for Chad Stapleton as it is broke, and the caution's going to come out as our second place running machine, Chad Stapleton. We'll see if he hauls it off in there like Chad Stapleton did. Two laps to go. John Whitney up front, Bill Sheets second. Only 4 cars on the lead lap. So again, going to be the white flag in the air this time by Whitney out front. Sheets going to haul it off in there, off of turn 2.